Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Yes, Naya.
Your girl is way too hot for TV, so you know we had to take it to the radio.
Anaya. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Like, keep it in style.
Tune in on Aniealation. Tune in every Thursday at 2 p.m. on the hottest station in the city. Hot 702.5. What's up? What's good? What's happening? It's your girl Anaya on Fire, and we are here live on Aniealation. It is episode 6. You guys are in for a treat today. I got one of the hottest artists in the city. You know we in the Vegas, so we had to do it big for the one time. Today in the studio, we got a young legend already. You already know it's the radio killer. Yes. Recording artist live here, and today in the studio, we got Taibandz. Tell them what's up.
What's up? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? It's strictly for the ladies in the building, man.
Only for the ladies?
Only for the ladies, man. Strictly for the ladies. We strictly for the ladies with it.
For the ladies only. I heard that. So that kind of mention that kind of has something to do with your album. Don't you have an album called Strictly for the Ladies?
Yep. It started off as an EP last summer. That became into a lifestyle for us. So
okay.
After we dropped the EP, that's when I really found my sound for real. Like the whole radio killer wave, the whole vibe started from Strictly for the Ladies. So, and then we just dropped part 2 this October around my birthday. So
before we were on the air, we were mentioning that you're 6 albums in.
Six albums in, yeah.
Yeah, you new to this, not true to this.
Facts.
Wait, you true to this, not new to this.
Yeah, it's good. I knew it. Yeah, it's good.
So with that being said, when you drop Strictly for the Ladies, you say you got your sound. Where did Strictly for the Ladies fall in dropping them? So you've been doing this since around like 2019, 2020?
Strictly for the Ladies Part 1 came in 2020, the summer. And that was just me. At first, it was going to be a single. I was going to do a single called Strictly for the Ladies. And then my engineer, Tiana Shaw, shout out to the gas station. She was like, if you going to, because before I did Strictly for the Ladies, I was like kind of on the rapping wave, to be so real.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to still find my sound, being new in the game, you know. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, if you're going to cater to the ladies, you might as well do a whole EP for it, you know, do 5, 6 songs for the ladies. I'm like, all right, cool. And then when we dropped that, like that whole process of working on Strictly for the Ladies Part 1, I just like focusing on my sound, focusing on the summer hits. Like we already knew what we was going with it, so I was locked in for sure.
So you feel like that project kind of like brought your sound out, because you mentioned, you mentioned you're not knowing if you were like kind of like hip hop, you rapping, or are you singing? So now what do you feel where you lay in that as far as your genre?
I feel like I'm more of like, I was just saying this last week. We were saying I'm a pop star. Like I can sing with it, I can rap with it, and I can mix them both. So I just feel like I'm going towards that pop star era for sure.
So you a regular Michael Jackson?
Oh, you feel me? In the flesh. We gonna come with the hits for sure.
So speaking of hits, Strictly for the Ladies just dropped.
Yes.
The single, you do have a single on the album called Strictly for the Ladies.
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about where you went when you were drafting and writing that song and that project?
So for the part 2, the whole point of that was to show my growth as far as because part 1 was like summer hits, you know, summer hits talking about how fine the ladies is and all that. And so part 2, I was like, I need to show my growth and be more of a sexy vibe with it, you know what I mean? Like to show like more intimate side of me, how I can really talk to the ladies. So that was like the whole purpose of part 2, and that's where that concept of that song came from. The intro was just like, show your sexy side of it, show more of a sex appeal for the ladies. So that's where that came from.
Well, I have to tell you, it's not a lot of, I would say, artists or R&B artists in general that's like kind of doing it for the ladies. It's kind of seemed like it's more like they flexing on the dudes, like being cute out here and stuff. But I can appreciate, music kind of getting back to that, because that's when I feel like music was most fun.
It was fun and it's enjoyable. Like, you make a hit for the ladies, it's over with, because they gonna come to the show, they gonna spin it, they gonna buy your merch, they gonna do everything.
So what do you feel?
Where it's at.
Okay, so thank you. So how do you feel about the support that you received from the ladies, not only just in Vegas, but you've been everywhere lately? So what support are you seeing from the ladies coming to the shows?
Man, it's totally different. Like, the vibe be so genuine and real. It just be like, man, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is the audience for me, like when they come to the shows and they sing every song word for word, they front row, they flashing the lights, they coming with the merch on, they coming with 2 or 3 homegirls. It's like, oh yeah, this a wrap. Like, this is where it's at. Like, I love that shit. That should be lovely.
Okay, so not to leave the fellas aside, do you feel any support from the homies or men are at your shows too? For sure. They be bumping the music, because like I was saying, I was explaining to the homie the other day, I'm like, you can still like vibe to it. It's still a vibe, as in if the homies listening to it, you can listen to it and be like, you can play it with your girl, you can play it with somebody you find interest in, and it's like you spin game at her, like you feel me, like. Yeah,
like you on that, like, what's up?
It's coming from a male's perspective. Y'all like to sing too,
right? There you go. No, for real. Like when they be alone and they be alone with they look. I know y'all be singing. Y'all don't be hard all the time. Like, you feel me? So that'd be the vibe.
So let's get into, how long have you been making music?
Seriously, since like 2018. So like 3-4 years now.
So
4 years for sure.
Prompted you to do that? Were you already like musically sound before, or you just kind of tapped into it? Like, what drew you to music?
I was already musically sound to it. I come from a musical background. Like, my family, like everybody in my family do music, so it was already in me. I just knew I took it serious like after high school, because I didn't want to be like doing this so early on, you know what I mean? Like, still trying to build my wave in high school and doing all that. So I was like, all right, after high school, when I graduate, I know what I want to do. I really want, because I always wanted to, my dream is to be a pop star, like to be, because I grew up watching Nelly, Lil Wayne, Ja Rule, and all, 106 in Park, Chris Brown, and all that.
Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back. Like, I used to be like, when every time Chris Brown used to be on 106 in Park and all the girls used to be, wow, I was like, bro, I'm gonna do that.
That's me.
That's gonna be me for sure.
How does it feel? You're doing that right now, to be in your youth, like looking up, like that's what I want to do, but you're actually doing that. It's not easy to say what you want to do and have a dream and actually put it in motion. So how does that make you feel?
It make me feel good. I know right now, you feel me, we still got some things to accomplish, but what we accomplished so far is like, I know I can do it. I can get it done for sure. So it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
What opportunities have come since you have been making music? Because I see you had made like a Vegas anthem for the Raiders.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What opportunities has music brought your way?
Those type of relationships, those type of people. That's really important. Like, relationships in this business is really important, for real. Those type of connections, those type of promoters tapping in, and managers. I have a manager now. I didn't have a manager when I first started. Label meetings, stuff like that. Like, all that is coming along with it. Is like, dang, like, it's really happening for real.
Yeah, so you mentioned you're taking it seriously. How has like really taking the effort to like take it seriously improved your game and the opportunities that's been coming your way? Right,
it sharpened me up for sure. It sharpened me up to where, like, when I had a label meeting with Def Jam a few months ago, it was just like it. Since I left that meeting, I'm like, all right, I gotta step my game up, because I thought I was ready, but it's like, you are never ready. You know what I mean? You can always be
You can always improve.
You can always improve, you know what I mean? So it's like I went back to the drawing board and I, you feel me, got back in the studio, making more hits. That's really what it is. They want to see you working for real. And the meeting went good, but it's just like, you know, it's like, you know, like you always have to be prepared. Yeah. Always be prepared.
And you stay turned up. I mean, so you just mentioned you had a meeting with Def Jam. So tell me about what are some of the obstacles that you experience being an independent artist,
right?
Especially in Las Vegas,
right?
We have nothing,
right? No, that part. So being that I'm from Vegas was just like a whole vibe alone. You know what I mean? It was just like, dang, like finally here. You know what I mean? Like finally here. But nah, when I got in there, it was just like cool vibes. You know, like they were just like going over the whole catalog and making sure, you know, like where your numbers at, and you feel me, what can you improve on and how can you improve on this and this and that. So it was just like, you know, I just know what I got to do. You know what I mean? Like I just know what you feel me.
The thing about it is, I feel like a lot of times I do this to myself. Like we don't like ever like stop, think about it in the moment, and be proud of ourselves. Because,
no, for real, and that's what I didn't do that till afterwards. And I was just like, I had to reflect after looking at all the pictures and videos. I'm like, man, no, like you really one of a kind, bro, because people don't get those opportunities, man. At all. So it's just like, I was like, damn, man, it was lovely.
Be proud of yourself. You know, you have to live. Sometimes you gotta, with everything going on, you gotta take a break and live in the moment. Because if you're not proud of yourself, then like really you're just gonna be chasing and you feel empty inside because you're not proud.
Facts.
So settle into that. You know, my favorite song we're gonna get into it soon is City Girls. I've been bumping that since you played it to me. I was like, hold on.
Appreciate it.
When we were off air, I was mentioning that you seem like a well-rounded, seasoned artist.
Appreciate that.
Not just a singer or a rapper. I say artist because it looks like you've been, you know, focusing on your craft for a while now, and it definitely shows.
For sure.
So let's talk a little bit about some music videos that you've been dropping. You have a ton of music videos.
Yeah, for sure.
What was your concept going in for Ryda?
That video was really more of showing my like gentleman, grown, sexy side of it, like that whole, because it was from Strictly for the Ladies Part 2, and mind you, I said that was me showing more sex appeal, more sexy being you feel me, a sexy side to the ladies. So that was what that whole concept of that video was, to really show, you feel me, be a gentleman but can be sexy at the same time with it, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
bring sexy back.
Yeah, bring sexy back, bring a like an R&B pop style to it, you know what I mean? So that was the whole vibe of that video, and it turned out really well. Shout out Cam Boy, man. Shout out Cam Boy. He shoot all my videos.
So when you get your videos and you kind of think about a concept about videos, where do you go with it? Do you just base it off of what's in the song? Like, how do you get your creative direction for your music videos?
9 times out of 10 it be I go off of the song, or you know, I ask my peers or my closest ones next to me, like, what do y'all see from the, you feel me, what I just take everybody pieces in their information and they ideas, and I just piece it all together, you know what I mean? Like if I ask my cousin right here, hey, what you see in the video, he like, hey man, I see you doing this and that. You be walking in the flower field. I'm like, all right, okay, but I was thinking I can be, you feel me, doing this and that, and then it's like, all right, we bring all those ideas together and make it one.
So I'm sorry to mention City Girls again, but I really like that song.
Oh no, yeah, that's the next drop.
So you just made a video.
Yeah.
Tell us, can you just bring us in? So if this, if these people listening don't know who you are,
right?
Can you just walk us into that video, that song, the whole concept for it?
Yeah.
I love that song.
Oh, so appreciate it. Appreciate it. So City Girls is really a city girl anthem. It's a summer anthem. Following up for Bougies for the ladies, it's a banger for sure. It's a banger for sure. And the whole concept of that song is just have fun with it. You know, it's a city girl. It's the summertime.
City girl anthem.
You know, like we in the city with it. We in Vegas. You already know it's hot. It's good weather out here. You know what I mean? Like just come enjoy. Just come have fun. Come be a city girl. You know, come be cute. That was the whole vibe of the video. We had a block party for it. The block party went up. Yeah, it definitely went up. Shout out everybody that came out. Shout out everybody that said that was gonna pull up and they pulled up. It was hot, you know. It was real hot.
Where we at? You know where we at.
We in Vegas. It's super hot, but yeah, it came out real nice.
So you're not against the concept of being a city girl? Because like I don't know why I feel like men are like against us like living our best life.
Oh, listen, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, baby girl. Like city girls, like I said, when this video drops, city girls up 100 points. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I know that's right.
City girls up right now. The city girls up.
The city girl is always up.
For sure.
I gotta give a clap one time for that.
For
The
real.
city girl is gonna stay up.
The city girls gonna stay up. Y'all got it. Y'all got that.
So what about the city boys? Is that y'all version?
We hot boys.
The hot boys.
We hot boys. I mean, we up too. You know what I mean? Don't get it wrong. We up. But you know, after this video drop, y'all, cause they showed out. All the girls I pulled up, all the city girls I pulled up and really pulled up, like y'all showed y'all butt in the video.
Why not? Let's go ahead and get into the song then, since we're talking about it so much.
Yeah.
So this is Aniealation exclusive. We got City Girls, the anthem, playing right now. Live. Don't go nowhere. Make sure you bump this in your car. Turn this all the way up. We're gonna be right back. This is Aniealation. Stay tuned. Keep it live.
Come and let me slide on you, baby. You said we outside, on the line to me, baby. Pretty face, thick thighs, I got eyes on you, baby. I can put you in the game, you can ball for me, baby. She said, ooh, this another city girl anthem. Let me talking and she twerking with her hands up. Baby talking and she twerking with her. Say talk to you a fine little thing. Pretty face, long hair, she driving the range. You ain't nothing that I'm used to. I say you got it, little baby, she say no you do. I see you on YouTube, my face be everywhere, but I'm trying to be yours. Let me see it from the back. Turn around, she make it clap, goddamn. And you know I beat the walls up. Leave them broke boys alone, you can't the boss up. Come and let me slide on you, baby. You said we outside, don't be lying to me, baby. Pretty face, thick thighs, I got eyes on you, baby. I can put you in the game, you can ball for me, baby. She said, ooh, this another city girl anthem. Let me talking and she twerking with her hands up. Baby talking and she twerking with her. I can change your life. I can sex you better than he did. He don't hit it right. Tell me all the spots I will not miss. If you knew better, baby, you do better. But I'ma slide in, cause baby, who you pressure? Yeah, you pressure, yeah. Come and let me slide on you, baby. You said we outside, don't be lying to me, baby. Pretty face, thick thighs, I got eyes on you, baby. I can put you in the game, you can ball for me, baby. She said, ooh, this another city girl anthem. Let me talking and she twerking with her hands up. Baby talking and she twerking with her. The radio girl, I thought you knew me. It's the radio girl, I thought you knew me. It's the radio girl, I thought you, yeah. Mr. Stricky for the ladies, yeah.
If it ain't shot by camera, I don't know who the fuck is shot by.
I've been looking for a rider. Yeah. Like I've been looking for a rider, like, baby, I'm tired of being alone. If you my soulmate, come save me from these streets. Like, I don't wanna be alone. Ay, I've been looking for a rider. She do anything for a G. I take the risk, she take the blame for me. Right hand on the Bible, she gon' lie for me. And she know to keep it real, ain't switching sides on me. Yeah, that she's a keeper. I'll do anything just to keep her. I need her. Can you be my boo like Alicia, my rider? Yeah, I've been looking for a rider. Yeah. So would you ride for G or would you slide for G? I got some questions, I just wanna know. Baby, can you put this blick in your Birkin? Anybody look at me wrong, can you work it? Yeah, you summertime fine. Body like it got its thick, they ain't know she mine, yeah. A loyalty, run deeper, ayy. A drill thing, it ain't no weekend hood, yeah. I've been looking for a rider. She do anything for a G, I take the risk, she take the blame for me. Right hand on the Bible, she gon' lie for me. And she know to keep it real, ain't switching sides on me, yeah. And she's a keeper, I'll do anything just to keep her. I need her. Can you be my boo like Alicia, my rider? Yeah, I've been looking for a rider. Yeah, baby, can you be my rider? Do you know I'm right beside you? Us against the world, I'm a provider. You gotta show me why they want your place. I've been working hard in the stew all day. I'm coming home late. Been looking for a rider. Baby, let me bust you in this Prada. Put you on the flight overseas, worldwide, continental. I'm the one you go mission when you send it. I've been looking for a rider. She do anything for a G. I take the risk, she take the blame for me. Right hand on the Bible, she gon' lie for me. And she know to keep it real, ain't switching sides on me. Yeah, and she's a keeper. I'll do anything just to keep her. I need her. Can you be my boo like Alicia, my rider? Yeah, I've been looking for a rider. Yeah, if you a rider, you can't fold under pressure. This life that I'm living is getting hectic. If a girl get up out of place, baby, can you handle that? I just need to know before we get attached. Is you gon' ride? Is you gon' been looking for a rider. She do anything for a G. I take the risk, she take the blame for me. Right hand on the Bible, she gon' lie for me. And she know to keep it real, ain't switching sides on me, yeah. And she's a keeper, I'll do anything just to keep her. I need her. Can you be my boo like Alicia, my rider? Yeah, I've been looking for a rider, yeah. Yeah. Classy, bougie, she ratchet. Yeah, she my type, and I don't got a question. I know that she gon' ride. I ain't worried about the next. I know that she all mine. It ain't no question she gon' ride for me. Yeah, it ain't no question she gon' slide for me. Yeah, my back so bougie, my back so bougie. Hey, bet you bougie and I like it in you. You don't care about you want my attention. I see you stingy with your love and I like that. You quit to tellin' you mine, so they don't type back. For real, I'm not your last, so you know I'm really best for you. You brag it to your friends like, girl, this bears the truth. Just hold me down and I'ma show you what these bands will do. I'm all up on your mind, cause when I leave, you steady calling through. Classy, bougie, she nasty. But she say she only nasty for me. She say they can't get it wet, but she get wetter for me. Tell me who gon' do your body like me, huh? Hey, classy, bougie, she nasty. But she say she only nasty for me. She say they can't get it wet, but she get wetter for me. Tell me who gon' do your body like me, huh? Hey, classy, bougie, she ratchet. Yeah, she my type, and I don't got a question. I know that she gon' ride. I ain't worried about the next. I know that she all mine. It ain't no question she gon' ride for me. It ain't no question she gon' slide for me. Yeah, my back so bougie, my back so bougie. Ay, talk to me, huh? Walk with me, I'm peeping this how you looking. You wantin' to vibe with me. You say you don't got a man, so that leave you here with me. I wanna touch you, tease you, please. It's Janet B and the B for bougie. Don't get it twisted. 30 inches down her back, baby got inches. And she smellin' good, Victoria's main secret. She got her own car, own crib, independent where she at. Baby, if you really had a world, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? And we can go do what you want, I know you like that. You know my style, better say anything to make you smile. Baby, you can really have the world, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? And we can go do what you want, I know you like that. You know my style, better say anything to make you smile. Hey, classy, bougie, she ratchet. Yeah, she my type, and I don't got a question. I know that she gon' ride. I ain't worried about the next. I know that she all mine. It ain't no question she gon' ride for me. It ain't no question she gon' slide for me. Yeah, my back so bougie, my back so bougie.
What's up? What's good? What's happening? We are back. How did y'all like that? I know y'all was turned up.
Keep girl anthem.
You know what I'm saying? keep the volume up because we are back. We're back here on Aniealation. Of course, we got Taibandz in the studio. He only does it big. That's the only thing he knows how to do.
Sure.
So before the break, we were mentioning a few of the singles that you were dropping.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into a little bit of some upcoming stuff that you got going on. So you hinted that you do have your latest project dropping.
Yes.
Popstar Grammar.
Popstar Grammar, yep. And y'all was the first one to hear it. We just announced it.
Yeah.
First one.
Oh, this
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay.
It's good. Popstar Grammar on the way, man. Coming in July. It's a remake of Nelly's Country Grammar album. For me.
I see that.
So yeah, because a lot of people compare me to Nelly in the city. They like you want like you the Nelly. You the one that bring the hit.
That.
For sure.
I see that a lot.
So yeah, it's good. Popstar Grammar on the way.
For some reason, okay, so you give me a Vegas vibe. I definitely get West Coast, but I feel like you got family probably back that way.
Where?
You do?
In Cali?
Not Cali.
Oh.
Like I would say Midwest, maybe South.
Oh, for sure, the South.
Yeah.
All my family is from the South, from Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was tripping.
I was raised in the southern hospitality, southern home.
Okay.
So,
So later on in the show, we're gonna release "Ride with Me." That is gonna be a single that we're dropping.
Yeah.
Okay, take us into that. Was that about a specific shorty, or is that just something that you're trying to do?
So that particular song is a remake of Nelly's "Ride with Me," but it's in my own version.
I loved it. I love it.
Oh, appreciate it. And that was just me bringing the vibes to the city. Like, you can ride with me, and that was me basically saying, like, if you were out of town or you a shorty from out of town, or you from Cali, you from Atlanta, whatever, like, I'm gonna bring you to the city, and I'm gonna show you around what we can do in the city. Like, come see these bright lights. Like, we got the Bellagio, we got the water show, like, we got Wet n Wild, we got the day beach clubs. Like, we really be turned up out here. Like, you come to the West Coast, we gonna get you right. And that was just me, like, going, like, I talked about Fremont, the Strip, all that. Like, I'm gonna show you around the city for real. Like, this is what we do in Vegas. This is what we do in the city. Like, come see these bright lights.
And we don't really get that. We're not really highlighted in that aspect. Like,
no, for real. Like, it's entertainment out here. Like, you gonna have fun. Like, you gonna have fun. I talked about the casinos, the tables, the crab tables, all that. Like, you gonna have fun.
Yeah, I was listening to it and I was like, I felt like I was being like shouted out low key.
You feel me? Like,
we don't get that kind of like.
We don't get that love.
Yeah. I don't think we did that kind of highlight where we don't get that kind of love.
Fact.
So I was like, Wet n Wild.
Right,
exactly.
Exactly.
Nothing about no Wet n Wild. Like, put us on the map though. I really appreciate that.
No, for real, appreciate it.
So speaking of that, Vegas is just, the word Vegas is just like a highlight word.
Right.
Do you feel like you are putting the city on?
For sure. I feel like I'm putting the city on for sure, in a good way too, because I feel like when people think about Vegas, they just think about like this rap drill music, and it's like, no, like it's real talent out here. Like, we can make hits. You feel me? Like, it's developed, established artists out here, and I'm gonna be the one that be like, yeah, it's that. I'm an established artist. I'm from Las Vegas, born and raised in Las Vegas. Like, it just ain't no pushover city. Like, no, we gonna show y'all that we got mainstream artists, just like how Atlanta got mainstream artists, how Cali got mainstream artists, how wherever
East
New
Coast.
York, you feel me? Like, it's that.
It is that. I wish that I feel like I was in the most next upcoming years.
Right.
We'll see more. This is the most traction I've ever seen from our city.
Fact.
And I'm happy to be, young, turn and living in it.
Part of it, for sure.
I would say maybe by like, what is it, 2023?
2023.
I'd say by 2030, it's going to be that.
Oh, for sure. Well, way before that.
I feel like way before that, but by that time,
it's going to be stamped.
It's going to be stamped. It's going to be solid.
Yeah. Yep.
But you have been performing in a lot of places, not only Vegas.
Sure. Yeah.
You have fans everywhere.
Yeah.
So you were recently in Salt Lake
City.
Talk to us about how you, went over the mountains. To the Snow Bunnies.
Yeah.
And had a ball.
Oh, yeah, it was turned up, man. So yeah, Salt Lake was a vibe, man. Shout out DJ Harmony, shout out Boomerangs, man. They tapped in and they made it happen. It was just like a dope feeling to see like everybody really pull up and knew who I was. So it's like, dang, like when you check your streams and you be like, oh, I got listeners in Utah and I got listeners out here, but it's like when you go out there and do a show and they be like, yeah, you're the one that we've been waiting. It's like, dang, like it was like a dope feeling for real. I'm like, oh man, it's really coming, like it's really happening, like for sure. But it was a good feeling though. We sold the venue out.
Sold out show,
yeah, for sure.
That must feel amazing.
Yeah, it was.
You talking about you didn't know that they know you. I thought you said it's a radio killer. I thought you knew me.
Oh no, for sure. But it was just like sold out though. Dang.
Yes, of course sold out. Why wouldn't it be?
No, for real though. You right.
So you did another show I seen on your Instagram in Colorado too.
Yeah, Denver. Yeah, we was in Denver. Shout out Denver, man. Denver was a whole vibe. Denver was different for me. The people was kind of different, but we adjusted.
What do you
culture,
mean by different?
Like they culture, like their whole culture was different. Like it was just like it's like Vegas. But like they like turned down a little, just a little bit.
Chill.
We have to turn them up. We have to pipe them up. But they was already piped up. But we have to put them on hard piped up. You know what I mean? So it's like we made them adjust to the Vegas way for sure. Denver was a vibe. It was cold, but it was a vibe.
I feel like Vegas is naturally like turned up.
Oh, facts. That's what I'm saying. Like we came out there with so much energy, and they were just like they was turned, but they weren't like yeah, like how we be turned like that. Let's go out, we turned up.
Yeah.
They was like, yeah, we with it, but I was like, no, we finna turn y'all up for sure.
So, like, as a performer, I know you have your responsibility to essentially, like, control the crowd.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So, is that easy to do? Talk me through, like, how you do that, like, how you sense the vibe, the motion, you know, how do you do that?
It's easy for me for the fact that that's, like, one of my main focuses is my stage presence, making sure I interact with the crowd and turn the crowd up, because that's how, as an artist, that's how you sell tickets, that's how you put on shows, that's how promoters book you. So, like, that be my main focus for real. Getting the crowd engagement, getting the ladies to engage, getting the fellas to engage, putting their hands up. You know, we do the teddy bears, the roses. Yeah, we got the dancers and all that. Yeah, we do all that.
Too?
Oh, for sure. You got to come to the Taibandz show in the city.
I gotta see a Taibandz show.
Oh yeah, it's good.
We gotta catch you live soon here. I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna get you some backstage tickets and all that.
Oh, we backstage with it? It's only right. It's Aniealation.
It's
like, we can't.
It's that.
You know what it is. You had said, I think you had said that on one of your songs. You said you go through the back.
Oh yeah, we coming through the back. You ain't no line. You come through the back door, baby. It's good.
So you never feel like nervous when you go on stage?
You know, it's crazy. I don't be nervous afterwards. After I get off stage, then I be nervous because, like, did I put on the show that you feel me? That I told them it was gonna be, and you know I did, of course. But it just be like, I just be like, dang, like did I do my big ones? Then as soon as everybody get to reposting the videos and I see the footage, I'm like, okay, yeah, we did our big ones for sure.
Yeah, I guess that you know, we were talking about earlier about like not really. It's not about confidence necessarily. It's just not really living in the moment and appreciating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm always hard on myself. Like, did I really? You feel me? But it's like living that moment. But when I do be on stage in front of those big crowds, I do live in the moment though. You feel me? Because it just be like, I'm here. Like this is what we made for.
It's real. It's life.
It's that.
It's like a thin line between like confident and cocky.
Yeah,
but
facts.
it's like I don't want to look like I'm not believing in myself because I know I'm that.
Right.
But I don't want to
be too like an asshole
either. Exactly.
Yep.
It's a thin line. It's hard to navigate through both of that.
You just gotta find a balance for real.
So let me ask you something. You have not a stranger with collabing. I like to see that. Yep. You're not an artist that's like stingy with their talent.
Facts.
So let's talk me through all your recent collabs. I seen you with Perrier recently.
Yeah, Perrier, Lisi, Ray Antoinette. Shout out Ray Antoinette. Man, my cousin right here. We got songs together.
Shout out to Cuzzo in the studio.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure, man. Collabing for me, it just be like it be a vibe thing for me. Like once I hear the beat and I like, you feel me, like when I heard the Cherry Emoji song with Lisi, when I heard that beat, I'm like, okay, this is Lisi. You feel me? When I heard the Oh Nana beat, I'm like, okay, this sucks. You know what I mean? So it's like, it just be like a vibe feeling, like a beat feeling. You feel me? When I hear the beat, I'm like, this is what I hear on it, and I reach out to him. You know, we get the job done for sure.
I'm not gonna put you on the spot, but I am. This would probably be hard to probably stump you, but what's your favorite collabo? No disrespect to anybody.
Oh,
what's your favorite collabo thus far?
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie. It's the dilemma with Ray Antoinette, and that's on the new EP coming out.
And we can't even listen to that one.
Yeah, that's on the new EP coming out. She did her big ones. It's just a whole vibe to it. Like I said, like we doing the whole Nelly thing, so it's like you be expecting y'all know when y'all hear Dilemma, y'all know what time it is.
I know what time it was.
You feel me? So it's that type of vibe to it, but in our own way. You feel me? In our own vibe, we do our own lyrics. You know what I mean? So it's just like. Her voice is just like, man, like you perfect, like you outdid Kelly Rowland. You feel me? For sure, not outdid Nelly. No disrespect, you feel me? No disrespect. But
so was it? You said Ray Antoinette?
Ray Antoinette, yeah.
Shout out to Ray Antoinette. I hope you did your big one.
Oh, she did.
I mean, I love how you guys have you have a concept for your album. You know,
for
a lot of people are missing that. It's just like gang, and it's just gang.
And just drop it.
And
like,
it just,
you know, like no, we having a rollout to it, a creative rollout. Be on the lookout for that. We having an official DJ listening party. So all the DJs tap in with me. I'm gonna reach out to the DJs that I'm familiar with. But we have an exclusive DJ listening party, getting the music to the DJ so they can spin it in the clubs or whatever, you know what I mean? So like, I ain't doing no big release party for everybody like how I usually do. I just feel like this album right here really focuses on like this really who I am. This is me. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's very important for me to get these DJs that's really out here spinning these records, you know, spinning my records, and that's in the places that, you feel me, the record can be heard. So that's my main focus, is getting these DJs this music.
So
sure.
You mentioned something. You're trying to build your brand.
Yes.
And you're saying this is your sound.
Yes.
You said this is you. Who are you as a artist, as a person? Can you give the people who don't necessarily know who Taibandz is, like, who are you? Why are you doing this?
Taibandz is a well-rounded, genuine-hearted person. You feel me? A person before an artist. I'm genuine. You know what I mean? Like, I come with good vibes and good energy. As an artist, I'm just a hit maker, ready to work. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna play no games. You feel me? I'm not gonna give you no %. No, I'm gonna give you 110% every time. You need me for a feature, it's good. You need me for a project, it's good. When I'm doing my own music, I'm putting 110% effort in it. You know what I mean? So I'm a grinder for sure. I'm gonna grind it out.
Do you feel like the music that you produce, the content that you produce, reflects the same as what you just said there? As a grinder, someone has art who's genuine. Is it hard to portray that kind of stuff when you do music?
Not necessarily, because it just come naturally, because that's just who I am. But you know, of course, you run into situations that be like try to knock you off that balance or knock you off that, but you gotta just remain who you are, know who you is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
that'd be my main focus. Is like, you know who you are. Keep going.
It's really hard, you know, sometimes, remain
especially
grounded.
Especially in the music industry, for sure.
Okay, so what challenge do you face? You know, like we mentioned, we are in Vegas. It's kind of a drought out here. It's not that much support. People support what they want to. So what are some hiccups that you run into, or what are the harder things that you run into as an artist?
Just the whole being overlooked. That's probably like the hardest. As a Vegas artist, that's probably like the hardest challenge you have to overcome, because like we putting ourselves out here, we dropping, we doing this, doing that, but just because I'm from Vegas, I'm already overlooked. So I have to put in that extra 10% to be like, listen, this is like, no, don't overlook me. You feel me? Like, don't overlook me. I'm putting it in your face for a reason. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't overlook me, man.
Do you think people think we're sweet out here, or
that's what they really do though? No, they do. They think we sweet. They think like we don't be on that as far as like Cali or New York, but it's like, no, we on the same type of time. Like, don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Don't get it messed up. Like, you feel me? Like, we can be on BS if you want to be on BS, or we can be on that. You know what I mean? I
hate that. Like, I don't understand why. Just because we're a short drive away, we're being overlooked. There's a lot of talent,
and it's sad though.
It is.
It's really sad, because like I said, it's really talent out here. Like, and being an artist, that will bring your confidence down. It's like, I'm from Vegas, nobody really overlooking me, man. I mean, nobody looking at me. I quit. You know what I mean?
Just based off of location.
Right. Exactly.
So I wanted to get into a song that you mentioned with Lisi, Cherry Emoji. Okay, so you're doing a really good job at your branding.
Oh, for sure.
Because when I think of you, I automatically think of the cherry emoji.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I'll be frank. The cherry emoji, when I see it, I think it's sexual.
Yeah,
what
I know
do
it is.
you? Okay.
It is.
I thought so. Okay, so take us into what inspired that.
Yeah, so the cherry emoji really just showed the sex appeal of it, like strictly for the ladies. Like, you sexy, you confident, you beautiful.
Bonita.
You feel me? Yeah, like, live in that moment, baby, because you sexy. Like, that's what it is. Like, that's what the cherry emoji represents. Like, strictly for the ladies. Like, I love women.
Okay, I need more of that.
Sure. I love the ladies, man. I love women. So you was definitely right. You definitely right. As soon as you thinking how sexy you are, don't let no man tell you, don't let no man bring you down, baby. You that, for sure.
For a long time, I feel like the ladies have been kind of like berated and we can't live anymore.
Yeah, like, no, don't let no man steal your joy. When you think of that cherry emoji, it's that. Go get your hair done, go get them nails done, go, it's all that. Be outside with it.
Be outside, and I feel like for so long, I don't know, we're just like being, persecuted for wanting to have fun. Man, being a city girl is looked at as bad.
Live your life. Being a city girl is not bad. Go live your life, man. He insecure. That's what it is.
Okay.
He insecure. Go live your life.
But then it messes us up though for dating, because if we looked at as like that, then like nobody.
Listen,
You know,
me personally, it's a lot of more. Me, I don't look at it that way.
Okay.
Like you grown. We all grown here. You feel me?
Grown.
Like go have your fun. Like I said, if he like that, he controlling like that, he insecure. You don't need no insecure man. A man gotta know his woman beautiful. Like you gotta know that. If you got a bag, your girl bag, you gotta know when you pop out, people gonna be looking.
And
you
as
feel
they
me? So
should.
it's like as they should. Like you feel me? Like what?
I mean, you wouldn't want them not to.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
So I want to go ahead and drop this world premiere, this exclusive. We're gonna drop "Ride with Me." Would you like to introduce your song off of your upcoming project, Popstar Grammar?
So this is the intro off the Popstar Grammar EP coming in July. Ride with me, vibe to it. You already know it's a summer banger. Just come enjoy the city vibes for real, for real.
If you wanna, come and take a ride with me. A nigga tryna blow bags all summer. Baby, you should slide with me. If you wanna, come and take a ride with me. I can take you to the bright lights, baby. You should come and slide with me. You should come and slide with me, baby. I got motion in the city, I can show you. We can take the Benz out of Audi. I got options, but I wanna get to know you. Tell me what you like. Have you ever seen the city of the lights? Top floor, the Bellagio. We can watch the water show. Swing to the north, to the hood. No, we gotta go. Popstar lifestyle might not make it. And you dealing with the hottest in Vegas. You gotta know the city, so we love, so we gotta rock the show. You ain't waiting in no lines. We come through the back door. Beach club, we outside. Summertime, wet and wild. Baby, in the city, you can have a good time. I know you're from the A, but the Bay girl is mine. If you wanna, come and take a ride with me. A nigga tryna blow bags all summer. Baby, you should slide with me. If you wanna, come and take a ride with me. I can take you to the bright lights, baby. You should come and slide with me. The sun down, city shining bright. First Friday, free mall, we outside tonight. It ain't tricking if you got it at the table, placing bless. Can't be scared to double profit. Baby, roll the dice, see with you, it ain't no crapping out. Red bottoms, slick dresses when you popping out. Dark skin, curly hair, body banging, baby, bring it over here. This is city where we sin, so you know what time I'm on. When I get you to the room, we going all night long. Casamigos over Patron, baby, take a shot. Don't ever stay or welcome, it ain't enough for me to fly you out. If you wanna, come and take a ride with me. A nigga tryna blow bags all summer. Baby, you should slide with me. If you wanna, come and take a ride with me. I can take you to the bright lights, baby. You should come and slide with me. Baby, you should slide with me. Come and take a ride with me. Strictly for the ladies. Yeah. It's Taibandz. Ay, cherry emoji, she mine. When I hit her from the back, she like, put my hand on the mouth, be quiet. And she like an ice cream with the cherries on top. Baby girl, get on top, take a ride. I hope we can last, cause baby, I'm that. Run off the round, we going. My cherry emoji, I own her. Bring that body, baby. I really want your body. Like, bring that body to me. Promise won't tell nobody. Cherry emoji, me sex appeal. So baby, stop playing, you know the deal. She got that heart, turn her back, made me smack when I hit it. Little baby, a soldier, she standing on business on gang. Kissing down your back, yeah, I tend to make love when I'm in it. I love me a chocolate little freak. She handle her business, fuck good in the sheets. It ain't no running, come take it all. Baby, how you make love to a real nigga? One that's gon' eat you and please you. Put dick in your stomach for sure, I'ma feed you. Hey, bring that body, baby. I really want your body. Like, bring that body to me. Promise won't tell nobody, I'll fuck you good till the morning, the sun coming up while you coming for me, I put it down off the Henny, my cherry emoji, I got it, she fiendin'. Say cherry emoji, she mine. When I hit her from the back, she like, put my hand on the mouth, be quiet. And she like an ice cream with the cherries on top. Baby girl, get on top, take a ride. I hope we can last, cause baby, I'm that. Run off the round, we going. My cherry emoji, I own her.
Off of the Remy shots, you know how I'm feeling. Tonight I'm in your jeans, is that all for me? I'ma have you switching positions, hope you got energy. Take my time with it, stepping it real good while I'm stroking it. Spelling my name on that shit, turn it all night to a minute, man. Caught you by surprise, slip my panties to the side. Look deep in your eyes when I ride it, pussy drip when you put it inside.
Cherry emoji, she mine. When I hit her from the back, she like,
Daddy, don't stop.
put my hand on the mouth, be quiet. And she like an ice cream with the cherries on top. Baby girl, get on top, take a ride. I hope you can last, cause baby, I'm that. Run off the round, we going. My cherry emoji, I own her.
We are back. Thank you guys so much for listening to Aniealation. Yes. It's your girl Nia on Fire. If you weren't listening before, we got Taibandz on the show.
Yeah, we here.
It's episode 6. He's actually a part of my Aniealation artist series, so I'm so happy for you to be a part of that.
Yeah, thank you for having me too, man. It's good. We made history.
We did. We did.
Made history.
Thank you so much for allowing us to play a world premiere.
For sure.
Exclusive here on the show.
Oh yeah, it's good.
So we're heading to the end of the show. I'm so sorry we have to go.
Man,
but I'm happy we were able to get your music on here.
Sure.
You have such a good reaction from the community. So so happy you stepped on here.
Appreciate it.
So let us know about some new things. And before we go, some upcoming endeavors that you have.
Right.
Just to keep the people locked in.
Like I said, the City Girls video dropping in 7 days. That's next week, June 2nd. We gonna run that up. We need 20K views off the rip.
Oh, period.
Oh, you feel me? We gonna turn that up. Summer EP coming in July. Popstar Grammar. Be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for the rollouts and everything. And then after that, we got more upcoming shows. We finna go on tour. Shout out my manager Desi. We going on tour. Can't say too much yet, but you feel me? We just be on the lookout for that too. We going on tour. 20 cities, 20 days.
20 cities in 20 days.
Yeah.
That's wild.
20 cities, 20 days.
You ready for that?
Oh, for sure. That's what we've been preparing for.
So how do you prepare for a tour necessarily? You working out, singing in the shower?
I'm trying to work out. You know, I gotta put on a little weight. My manager
for the ladies.
My manager said I gotta put on at least 20 pounds before the tour. So that's what we've been doing.
Cornbread and collard greens and yams.
Yeah, it's good. If you cook, you know, you can come bring me a plate. You know what I mean?
We might be able to work it out. I'm on the same thing.
I bet.
So tell me where the ladies can find Mr. Cherry Emoji at.
Oh, straight up. You can find me on Instagram at OW Taibandz. That's TAIBANZ. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify. Anything you stream your music on, I'm on at Taibandz. TAIBANZ. YouTube, Taibandz, all that. Taibandz, TAIBANZ.
So you say you're doing it for the ladies. Yeah. Where can the ladies find you this summer? Are you outside?
Oh, Taibandz outside with it. Taibandz outside with it after
Forever
tour.
Outside?
Oh, we outside.
So I like how in your song you mentioned like the beach clubs and all that.
Yep.
Well, you got to make sure you and your friends pop through. So actually on Saturday around 10:30 we're gonna be at Splash. Make sure y'all are there. I'm actually hosting.
Oh, bet.
So you don't want to miss that. It's still my birthday month. It's still May. You know how we getting down.
Yeah. Happy
you gotta
birthday
come
too.
Turn up. Thank you.
You're welcome. I see you did your big ones.
I did in Jamaica.
Yeah, straight up.
I want to go back so bad.
I never been, so listen.
You know what? A lot of people, I'm pretty sure you're seeing, are going to Jamaica right now. Have you been seeing that?
Oh yeah, doing that because my cousin them just went too. Doing that same picture that on the little boat thing.
Everybody got to get their rap picture.
Their rap picture, yeah.
But you know what? I love seeing black people traveling.
Facts.
It is such a beautiful thing.
Facts.
And I feel like Jamaica is just booming right now because we're at that age where we can do it.
Facts.
We've wanted to do it for so long. When we were kids, we always, I want to go to Jamaica. But we're actually doing that.
We at that age now.
We're at that age, and I love it. Okay, so Tay, I don't want to leave you hanging.
Okay.
So before we go, what are some things that you wanted to be notable as an artist? You mentioned like being overlooked. So what do you really want people to necessarily look at when they look at you?
When they look at me, Just know that somebody out of Vegas can go mainstream and they can really do it and really put the city on and put the people on that's behind them. For sure. It can happen.
That's the thing.
It can happen.
So you mentioned put the people on behind them.
For sure. Oh, they coming with me for sure.
So you want to bring people up?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'm going to get my foot in this door. Once I get my foot in this door, it's good.
I know
it's
that's right.
Good. And they know that.
That's what we want to do right here on Aniealation. Sure. We want to bring everybody
up. We bringing Aniealation on. We bringing everybody
on. We going up.
Come on. What?
Like elevators.
What? Come on.
But it's not easy to say that here. Like I said, like Vegas is not like the most supportive place. I think it can be.
Right.
If people put their pride aside, and if we just start like loving one another and not be
most definitely
against each other. I think that we can turn, if we put these guns down, we put our egos down, we put all that aside. I really do think that like we can have fun,
and that's what I want to showcase. Like that can happen.
That can happen.
It can be that.
It can be
that out of the city for sure.
So last thing, make sure you plug your Instagram, your socials one more time.
Okay,
I want to make sure that they can reach you wherever you at.
Yep. Instagram at OW_Taibandz. That's TAIBANZ. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, anything. YouTube, Taibandz, TAIBANZ. If you go to my YouTube, subscribe to it before City Girls drop. Man, we're trying to get these 1K subscribers. So when I hit 1K subscribers, it's good. We're gonna give a giveaway. We're gonna do all that for sure.
So I wanted to play one more song off of your latest project, Strictly for the Ladies Part 2.
Yes.
Before we go, would you mind if we got into Oh Nana?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We gotta go.
That's one of them.
All right, y'all. Well, it's been a blast here on episode 6 of Aniealation. Thank you so much, Tay, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We got to have you back. Make sure y'all go ahead and stream the latest project, Strictly for the Ladies Part 2.
Out now.
I'm about to get out of here. It's been a blast. It's your girl, Nye on Fire. Make sure you catch us next week. We are here. And before I go, I have to say it's been a pleasure interviewing you. And
thank you.
I recently went to Jamaica, and I have met two amazing souls. They recently got into a car accident and they both passed away. So I just wanted to say rest in peace to both of those amazing people. I'm happy that we were able to be in your presence while we were. So shout out to their family. Much love to them. Make sure you guys go ahead and stream Taibandz. We're going to be back here next week. This is Oh Nana. We out.
We out.
Baby got that oh nah nah, ay. You can see it when she walk that pussy tight. She got that oh nah nah, that oh nah nah. Ay, yeah, she pressure. That pussy tight and plus she wetter. Baby got that oh nah nah, that oh nah nah. Ay, hey Miss Pressure on me, hey Miss Lady on me. I'm tryna put this dick up in you and go crazy. I heard you got that wet, that slip and slide, but only for the right nigga. Let me fall in line. I see you on your Kevin Gates, girl. That pussy got power, and you need a real nigga who gon' go for some hours. Man, I know the game and how it go. Ain't no need for playing hard to get. You know you need that pussy. Come fuck with this. I'm outside. Don't really care, baby. You know I'm pulling up. I need that that super soaker. So baby, come and put it on me. I'ma seize a moment. I'ma fuck you good. I'ma really take my time with you. Sip a little wine with you. Baby, it's Taibandz. You know the one that's tryna bond with you. Bet I beat that pussy up. I'ma leave with sex drive crazy. So yeah, I'm like, baby, got that oh nah nah. You can see it when she walk that pussy tight. She got that oh nah nah, that oh nah nah. Hey, yeah, she pressure. That pussy tight and plus she wetter. Baby got that oh nah nah, that oh nah nah.
Yeah, tried to tell I'm a grown man, but she ain't wanna listen. You know, soon as she slipped them digits, we was on a mission. Just get the picture off the liquor, we can catch the feeling. So into this opportunity, I don't wanna miss it. You know what up, I want your body beside me. Just get on top and just ride me. Even though we skip right to the sex, I like the fact that we vibing. So let's not skip the assignment. You know I'm perfect with time. Just give me 1 minute with your body, I'm wild. Cause it got intimate before the start. So she know I play with her pussy way before her heart. Do it making my territory if I leave a mark. I'ma leave it all in the bed and finish what I start. And we've been rocking all night, now she don't wanna leave. I don't want a piece of Come get caught up in my want needs. She left her nigga where he at, I'm what she won't need. Baby, it's
Baby
me.
got that old 99. You can see it when she walk that